When the galactic community found out Earth was invaded by a warmongering species, they consoled their resident humans about the amount of casualties on their home planet. But the Galactic Council had always known humans to be loud, emotional, and unpredictable. Their laughter echoed through station halls, their voices always the easiest to pick out in a crowd. They bickered, debated, and teased with an energy no other species could match. Even the quietest of them carried an undeniable warmth. Humans had presence. Then came the invasion. The Graxian warmongers, infamous for their brutality, descended upon Earth without warning. A full-scale planetary assault. No negotiations, no demands, just an invasion. The galactic community, though sympathetic, had seen this happen before. Empires rose and fell, planets were conquered and reclaimed. The expected response came quickly. Governments sent formal condemnations, some species offered limited aid, and others prepared for the inevitable refugee crisis. And as expected, the humans in the wider galaxy were devastated. Or so they thought. The humans did not weep, they did not rage, they did not even speak, and for the first time in history, humanity fell into an unnatural silence. It was unsettling. On every station, every colony, the humans moved like ghosts. Conversations became hushed whispers. The boisterous energy that had once made them so distinct was gone. Even the most expressive among them became unreadable. The Zalari, an empathic species, reported something even more disturbing. The humans weren't numb, nor were they grieving. They were something else, something deeper. They were waiting. A week later they left, It wasn't organized, no official recall had been issued. Yet, as if guided by an unspoken command, every human, soldiers, diplomats, engineers, scientists, resigned from their posts and returned to Earth. "Are you going to help the resistance?" the Council had asked. "We need to go home," was all they said. At first, the galaxy assumed they had gone to mourn their lost planet, that perhaps they would attempt some futile last stand against the Graxian. Then the distress signals began. At first, fragmented transmissions trickled through the comm networks. Panicked voices, alarm klaxons blaring in the background. "They're here. No, they're everywhere. We need the fleet. Gone! They hunted the fleet. Won't stop, please. We surrender. Then silence. It lasted a day before new reports surfaced, not from the Graxian, but from terrified traders and scouts who had witnessed the aftermath. Graxian strongholds, once impenetrable, lay in ruins. Their mighty warships, the terror of the Outer Rim, reduced to drifting debris. Supply chains obliterated, entire planets once thriving under Graxian rule left eerily abandoned, except for the occasional human warbands scouring the wreckage. The humans hadn't just fought back, they had hunted. Not a single Graxian distress call lasted longer than a few hours before going silent. Not a single stronghold remained intact. It was systematic, precise. And then the most chilling report of all. A lone Graxian survivor had been picked up by a neutral merchant ship. He was found in an escape pod, gibbering, his mandibles clattering in pure terror. "They don't fight like soldiers," he had whispered, his voice broken. The merchant captain had asked, "Then how do they fight?" The Graxian had looked at him with haunted eyes. "They fight like monsters." The Galactic Council convened in emergency session. The younger species were confused, horrified. This was not the human response they had expected. Weren't humans the ones who loved peace, who spoke of cooperation, of diplomacy? It was the elder races who remained quiet, those who had once fought against humanity in the distant past. They had tried to warn the others, tried to explain what lurked beneath that warm, friendly exterior. Now the galaxy understood. Humans did not grieve as others did. They did not cry out in despair or wail in sorrow. When humans mourned, they did so with action, and they did not fight wars. They ended them. And they did not stop until the enemy was dust.